DJ.
That's what people know him about. Anyways, they're against Fooly and Mark. Fooly, obviously, from OSU and a good player, and Mark from Ohio. And
he's all right.
Yeah, he's okay. Like I said before, top 20.
Look at that. His tag says Footy Cootie.
Whose tag?
Mark's.
That's pretty neat. I don't know how to read.
Yeah, they're just being weebs.
Nothing wrong with that.
It depends how you do it.
Yeah. As long as you enjoy something in a respectful manner and you leave other people alone.
It just it depends. Being a weeb is something that's very execution dependent.
Just like Melee.
Yeah. You can do it.
You can suck.
You can do it, and people will just look at you and be like, "Well, that's just terrible."
Yeah.
Or you can do it, and people will be like, "All right."
Yeah, do whatever.
All right. Yeah.
Speaking of execution-dependent games and doing okay, you got Fooly and Mark doing really solid.
Yeah, they're winning.
Mark's
I'm
holding
not
on.
Sure. I guess that's probably the expected outcome.
Yeah, it's pretty rough right now, honestly.
I feel like this is like 3 Mark-ish level players and also Fooly.
Yeah.
So.
I definitely say so. I think Mark actually really excels in teams. He's a pretty good singles player, but he's definitely a better teams player.
Yeah.
He really understands what he's supposed to do, and he plays a great teams character. So,
he does, yeah. Jigglypuff is godlike in teams.
Actually, no problem there at all. But looking
this is 2 top-tier teams, too.
Yeah. I think Falco's super underrated in teams. People definitely
Falco's hard in teams. He's like a different character.
You have to understand how to play with him. Lasers are incredible.
He's not like this super intense punish game execution heavy character so much in teams, because if you get caught up doing that, it takes up too much space and you're probably going to run into your teammates fight. And also, if your teammate's getting bodied, you can't really afford to just be pillaring somebody on the other side of the stage.
Falco can actually operate really well as a support and zoning character.
Yeah. No, he has really strong tools for that, and he has excellent moves to throw into a combo that his team starts.
And he has the best move to save people's recoveries with. If you just laser them,
the laser, yeah,
it is the shortest hit stun move you can hit from all the way across the stage. You can save people from the other side of the stage.
Yeah, it's really good.
With no risk to yourself. You're not going to end up...
if you're on the other side of the stage and someone's trying to edge guard and they're standing on the stage, you can approach them with lasers and it just makes their life really difficult.
Or if you have stage position against your opponent but your teammate does not, you can laser your opponent who is being pressured or who's pressuring your teammate, and it allows openings for your teammate. Yep. It just takes a lot of good recognition and a lot of understanding of how your opponent's going to move, how your teammate's going to move, and it's really focused on that, because if you get killed at 80%, you really need to make use of that first 0 to 80 in order for you to be a good character. But as we're talking about teams, they're running them pretty close, actually. If they clean up the Fox stuff, they're even.
Did you see that Daraki dude?
I didn't.
Fooly Daraki.
That's nuts, actually. Fooly's nuts.
I think it was Daraki.
Anyways, we're looking pretty close here. Honestly, if you get a Gimp on 5...
I don't actually remember which Fox did it now.
Alright, there it is. Probably just a grab here by either character can pretty much lead to a punish on their own. It was a smart side B. I like the attempt, but...
Yeah, he tried to land on the Firefox while he was charging, save himself.
Yeah, super, super close game. So I think it's really realistic to think that they can take the next one.
Yeah, they can do it. It depends. I think Mark adapts to people pretty effectively. So
I think Mark plays the game really intelligently in teams, and as a buff, you really have to be able to adapt.
He waits and makes decisions based on what you're doing in singles as well.
Yeah.
So
and
he's got that aspect of the game in mind at all the time.
I think the biggest thing for teams is always your perception of all 4 players, and that's the hardest part about it. And that's why you always see people who start playing teams just play 1v1, 1v1, and nothing else.
Yeah, well, that's where your experience usually comes from. So.
Yeah, everybody plays singles. Nobody likes teams. Really like this counter pick. Gives them a lot of space.
Well, nobody starts the game and it's I'm learning teams, dude. That's where I'm going to learn.
That's the first thing I wanted to learn.
Yeah, you're weirdo.
Nobody wanted a team with me because I sucked. I didn't know how to wave dash for the first 6 months. So
that's less of a big deal in teams.
It is actually.
Yeah.
I mean, movement's still insane, so it's
Yeah, but
still
you
a
can-
big deal.
Yeah, but as long as you can position yourself reasonably well without it, it's you can make it work without that.
Super smart.
You won't be able to against like really good players or anything. But
Yeah. Edgeguard Jason's playing actually super smart. He's doing a really good job at like positioning to support his teammate.
Yeah, Jason is the Falco, right?
Yeah. So like playing actually really smart. I really like how he's moving. But
I'm kind of surprised he didn't go Sheik, but
I feel like he's mostly he just really likes Falco. Like it's just how I feel. And I feel like maybe he just wanted to play it. I don't really have any justification for that. Dying at 18 is pretty bad.
he could have made it back.
Falco could have saved it.
Yeah, he also could have made it back.
Yeah. Definitely just get better at rising pounds, jump less. And you probably could have grabbed the ledge to kill him anyways. That swing step pretty hard in Remix and Edgeguard Jason's favor. Edgeguard Jason finding a quick 40%. Remix fishing with 4 up smashes. None of them hit.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a person's inner Fox player just starts to show.
Yeah.
They just up smash like 15
The
times
true
in a
level
row.
of knowing if you're a good Fox player or not is whether or not you jab, up smash, and shield.
Oh yeah, so that you actually react to your jab being shielded and like, no, I won't do that.
Instead of just knowing like this is a combo and I can do it.
Yeah.
Phantom back air saving Edgeguard Jason.
It's muscle memory that you can also put the brakes on, and that is impressive.
That means you're like that is a truly good Fox player. If you just jab, up smash, and just like please God let go of shield, you suck.
Yeah.
But Edgeguard Jason not really opting to help his teammate.
I don't know if that's truly reactable though.
Jab up smash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible to react to the jab and up smash in time? I don't think so.
I mean, if you know what you're gonna do, you know what a shield looks like versus.
Yeah, you can combined with like a person's intuition and experience.
Yeah.
And your expectation, I think you can get relatively consistent with it, but I don't think it's actually just like outright reactable.
I mean, you'll see incredibly good players jab up smash shield, but you also see incredibly good players in the top 100 jab and then not up smash. And that's all
but I think there's a level of read to that is unavoidable.
This game's too hard to be great at all the time without having to do anything. Pit did not benefit them. Fox just took like 100% hella fast.
Yeah,
So,
the pit sucks. The stage sucks.
basically, they just need to kill Fox really fast. And they did it. And then Fox needs to back off, and they need to team combo the hell out of this buff.
I agree.
Amazing tech
That was very good.
into...
All right, let's go, Mark.
Worst team lasers I've ever seen before. It's pretty rough when you do an extra 15%.
So we've got
Just standing laser, dude. Not your teammate. Alright. Again, do another quick 15% to the teams. The question is, when does the side B come out when they like try to turn around or get too fancy? It's truly the.
I mean, they can just wait. They're winning. If Mark wants to do this, he loses.
I mean, yeah, technically, but like, if Mark kills one of them at any point, this timeout situation actually becomes
Surfs
in
up.
his favor.
Wow, they didn't write out Surfs Up's tag either. Man,
I didn't write out his tag either. That doesn't fit, dude. You lose in the timeout.
You can't hate on Surfs Up tag. Surfs Up's tag, dude. That is a top quality tag. Surfs Up, Hail Satan. That's so good.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get shined.
They're getting a little bit antsy. I feel
They
like.
are.
I feel like that weight was actually super good.
Dude, these tags though, Remix. Hold on.
Just get in the pit, dude. Just get
Remix
in
might
the
have been
pit.
the one who Daraki'd. I actually don't remember which Fox. Woo, camp him out. Let's go. Melee. Fastest game.
Oh!
So good.
Actually, really. Oh, baby. You know you play Spaces when you both up smash.
Yeah.
You both just see the puff and you're like, I got it. Would not kill. You need 4
Synchronized,
more
dude.
percent for Falco's up
This is
smash to
legendary.
kill.
What a comeback. Oh, and there you have it.
is-
Remix confirmed for not the Fox players that you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, at this
Or
point,
he's
it
just-
gets super easy. Crazy Dare. Takes it to game 3.
All right.
I really like what Mark was doing. It actually slowed down their momentum, and he
Yeah,
almost clutched
he did it just to mess with them.
Yeah.
Made him impatient. And it's smart, because basically, he made it so that they thought, okay, well, this is our chance to actually end it. And what they should have done is like, yeah, we can keep being lame, and you still have to come to us.
Yeah.
We still have the advantage.
They
We're not
played
gonna
Mark's
approach.
game the entire time when it was a 1v2. And that is
Well,
exactly what
they
you
didn't
want.
play Mark's game when they were camping with lasers. That was fine.
Well, what I mean by that is like that slowed down their momentum.
Yeah,
and the
but
moment Mark got off,
the consequence of that, if that conditioned them to react differently when he got off the ledge, then it did exactly.
that's what I mean. Mark did what he wanted, and then the moment he started being like, "Oh, I'll aggress," like they were like, "All right, let's go." And at like 150%, that's not what you want to do.
Yeah.
Mark
they
looks
gave him
good with his new
opportunities.
haircut. Shaved his beard too.
Yeah. Should mind.
He's I should get a haircut myself. Anyways, back into game 3, last game. Choosing Battlefield, really like it. Really probably just
it is last
focusing
game,
on
you're right.
being the better team. I really think Battlefield's the best team stage, even though I hate the stage in singles.
Battlefield's just the best stage, dude.
I disagree.
It's amazing.
I think it's the best team stage. I'll agree with you on
Space Animals suck, so it's great to see a stage where they get bodied by the ledge.
that. I think Falco actually does exceptionally well.
Falco does well on every stage. He's a very good character.
Well, what I mean is, like, he's not really limited by Battlefield. Because you can just wait, like, a quarter of a second and then up be a little bit lower. You're basically in the same spot.
Yeah. I mean, people whine about... There's no reason to complain about Battlefield except the edge is slightly weird.
Yeah, I really don't like it when I die when I'd grab the ledge on any other stage. That feels lame.
Yeah.
Feels super lame when it happens to other, like, I hate when it happens to, like, Peaches, too, because that happens to Peach and, like, Puff sometimes, too.
Yep.
Just the way they float in, and I hate that.
Just kind of slide past it.
Either way, looking pretty even, but slightly in Fooly&Surfs' up favor. Percent lead and general stock lead overall, but that, of course, can change up really quick. Quick stock on Fooly and a quick stock on Surf's Up would swing things pretty back quickly. But big scuffle here. Not a lot. A lot of F smashes for Edgeguard. Might be starting to kind of feel the game 3, but looks like he's still playing pretty solid overall.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised you missed that.
Can be tight to play. That's good. That's good.
That was very well spaced.
Yeah, they definitely clawed it back. They're down.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
Never mind. All right. Well,
They're strictly
still
just in the lead. Yeah,
They are.
Until
Sort
Fox
of.
dies. Until Fox dies.
If Fox dies and they get a good combo on Falco, then all right, they're fine.
Yeah.
They made it out.
So we're even now.
There's always that little opportunity when you're in the lead, but you have a high percent character.
Yeah.
Where if they kill that character, they might, if they can immediately capitalize while that guy's dying and respawning, sometimes they get huge payout for that.
Back throw Shine Cheese still works in 2016.
Yeah.
Fox still really good. So that lead immediately demolished by the fact that Edgeguard Jason has to take Remix and stuff.
Yeah.
Dying at 55 sucks.
It's not good. He's Falco, though. You got to live that life.
Yeah.
gotta accept
You
that that's
understand
part
what
of it.
you're doing when you're playing Falco.
You picked Falco sometimes.
Fooly,
Oh dear.
Another Shine Spike. Playing really, really cleanly.
All right. Well, let's see if
Let's see if we can see another.
see if Jason can pull this off.
All right, looking pretty not pulled off right now.
Yeah, I think perhaps he wanted an up B or a side B in that situation.
Probably.